Oh. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all well. You all had a good Christmas and a good New Year's. So I've basically been away. I was in Lagos during the whole Christmas period. Well, not during the whole Christmas period, but during the whole New Year's period, and just end of December I think. Yeah, and so I was there with family, and it was really great. I had such a good time, and I've been working, as you know, so yeah, I'm back. I've had to sort out quite a few things around the house, but anyway, without further ado, I decided to do a favourites video today for you guys, because I found so many things that I've been falling in love with and I'm absolutely loving at the moment, and I thought it would be great to share that with you. So yes, let's get started. So one of my favourites is my food journal. I absolutely love this. It's like a book of ideas that I have. So I picked this up from Foyles. It's just basically a place for me to just brainstorm some ideas, write down some notes. I recommend, you know, getting a journal in general, not necessarily food related, but it's a great thing to really write down your ideas, your thoughts, and it's a great way just to let off a lot of stuff that's on your mind, because I don't know about you, but when you think a lot, it tends to cram up in your head, and you can't really think clearly. But the moment you write it down, get it down on a piece of paper, you start to think a lot more clearly and you come up with a lot of ideas. So I definitely recommend getting a journal. I got the food journal from Foyles. You can get it from Waterstones as well, and you can get it from, I believe those are the only two places you can get it on, but I'm sure you could probably pick it up somewhere online. So yeah, definitely check it out. As you know, I'd leave all the links down below with all the items and the titles. Okay, so another favourite of mine is the chai tea. It's these three. So I picked them up at the BBC Good Food Show, which I attended last year. There were so many fun stalls and a lot of food displays and everything, and I came across this stall called Choi Time. Forgive me if I'm saying that wrong again. And she had these beautifully displayed teas. A lot of them are herbal and natural, and I picked up the green tea, which I have here, and the rose tea and the oolong tea. Now these of course are all very detoxifying teas, and I love green tea. I have it every morning before I go to work, and I also picked up this tea sort of flask, and I take this on the commute with me to work, to the gym, and I absolutely love it. And the great thing about this is that you can unscrew the top cap and basically just place your herbal tea inside there, pour the hot water over it and watch it trickle down. And once that is done, you close this and you tip it over like that, so the herbs can infuse the water. It's absolutely cool, isn't it? And the great thing about this as well is that you can store some more herbal teas in this compartment and, you know, take it on the go with you. So when you're done with that, you can top up. So many good flasks. I think it's one of those important things you should probably good to invest in if you're going to work, if you're going to school, uni. I used to do that a lot when I was at uni. I used to have this Starbucks portable mug. They have them in Starbucks now, so run and go and have a look. They bring them out during the winter time, and it was like 99p or £1. And I used to put green tea inside there with cinnamon and honey, and I used to drink that on the commute to uni. It was so revitalizing. So yeah, if you have a flask, that's great. If you don't have a flask, perhaps you should look into it. You can get some really good value ones, so you can have your tea in the morning, because it wakes you up, especially now that it's winter. Another favourite of mine that I purchased from the same company is this beautiful teapot. It's a glass teapot, and it comes with 2 small cups. You know, it's just great for a nice little tea time, and I fell in love with it. And I believe the set was about £20 again. You see, I got a little carried away. If you can't, I'm really sorry about the lighting, guys. You can't access this particular tea. There's so many herbal teas out there that you can try. I've started having it after every meal, and I really find that it helps settle, especially when I eat a heavy meal. It is very important to me to have a hot cup of tea, and that would usually be green tea, mint tea, or any sort of herbal tea, because I think it's great. If you haven't tried it before, definitely try it and you would see the difference. Speaking of favourites, so one of my favourite things is fizzy drinks. Not usually over here, but whenever I go to Nigeria, I go all out. And bitter lemon is one of those drinks that I absolutely love and is worth trying. Also another drink called Orijin, which is kind of like an alcopop, so it's got a bit of alcohol in it. Another favourite of mine is Hemsley Hemsley Spirilizer. The Hemsley Hemsley sisters are the authors of The Art of Eating Well, which is a very good cookbook. First people that introduced to me the spiralizer. You can spiralize vegetables and make them into like courgette spaghetti, which is what I made the other day and I posted it on my Instagram. So yeah, it's pretty cool, and it gives you an option of all the things that you can spiralize, and I absolutely love this. This is £25, which is probably one of the cheapest I've seen in the market. But of course, if you don't want to get this, you could always use like a potato peeler or vegetable peeler, because you can get the similar effect. I just like this because it's so handy, and yeah, it's great. Now, another favourite is these two. So this is the Chlorella, and this is Spirulina. You're probably wondering, what the hell is that? So these are basically what you call nutrient-rich superfoods. So they have a lot of nutrients in it. So for example, they both carry similar to equal amounts of protein, calcium and iron. I usually add it to smoothies. You probably know protein's very good for hair growth, nails, and iron as well. A lot of us, we lack iron, so it's very, very important we include that in our diet wherever we can see fit. But yes, if you're unsure, like I said, just seek some, you know, professional medical advice, and yeah, see, just to make sure that you're fit to go to try it. But that is great. So, another favourite of mine is the cod liver oil. For the longest time, I've always taken cod liver oil. It's just really, really good. It has a very high dose of omega-3, and I take it every morning. So all you need is 1 capsule a day. It has to be one of my favourites. And guys, I'm not going to lie, it's not cheap. When I saw the price, I was like, boy, I don't even know if this is worth it, but it's definitely worth it. And omega-3 contributes to good skin, good hair. Definitely recommend having a look at it, because it's great. Moving on to supplements, this is probiotics. This is another supplement I take for the digestive process, and we are recommended to take at least a probiotic every day, and this is the Optibac Probiotics. I think this is probably one of the best brands out there. If you can't get access to this, and also if it's too much money, definitely look into some Greek yogurt and fermented foods like tofu, kimchi and miso soup. These are all fermented foods which also have good bacteria inside that help with the digestive tract, and I'll have a bit more detail of that on the blog. But ever since I started taking probiotics, I've literally felt different, and if you're looking for something that is natural, then go for Greek yogurt and all of those fermented foods that I mentioned, because you would see a difference in also bloatedness and all of that sort of stuff. So yeah, definitely check it out. So I'll leave that in the link down below. I'm going to move over to books. Oh dear! I was in Lagos over for New Year's, just after Christmas. We flew up to Lagos to spend time with the family. Whilst I was out there, my sister, she gave me this book by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie, and she is such an amazing author. It's called Americanah, basically based on a girl called Ifemelu, and she goes to America to study, and it just talks about her journey, what it's like being an African immigrant in a society that's completely different to her. And the thing I love about it is that it's quite relatable on all different levels. A lot of us can relate to this book when we read it, and it's so beautifully written, and I absolutely love it, and I'm still reading it now, but I definitely recommend reading it. She's an amazing author. She's also the author of Half of a Yellow Sun and The Purple Hibiscus, which I'm still, after this, going to read. But yeah, absolutely love this and definitely recommend reading this book. Another favourite of mine, going on to cookbooks, is the Groundnut cookbook. I absolutely love this book, and it's by 3 guys, Deval, Jacob and Falayemi, and they basically just draw up an African classic, all parts of Africa, which I think it's great. They have things like jollof rice, just really, really classical recipes, and I like that it's quite personal as well. You can relate to quite a lot of the stuff, and yeah, I absolutely love it. You can get this from most bookstores. It's £20, really, really good book, and I just love it, and I actually keep it here on my bookshelf. Just sitting like that, if you guys can see. Another favourite of mine is the New Health Rules, because it just simplifies the whole idea of healthy eating. Like, if you want to kickstart a healthy journey, if you don't know, then just get this. And I picked this up from Urban Outfitters. You can have a look there, but you can also have a look online, because you would find this book. It's just a handy thing and something I always go back to whenever I want to remember things. It touches on meditation and, you know, just things in general, the whole well-being, so you would not be disappointed. Another favourite, and I call this my nighttime read, and it is A Year of Good Eating by Nigel Slater. He's one of my favourite food or cookbook authors. He writes just makes you basically want to jump straight in and just eat the food. And I love his style of writing, and it's just one of those feel-good books that I absolutely love. Now we're going to move over to like a bit of the beauty. One of my favourite fragrances and ones that I've been wearing a lot lately is the Daisy by Marc Jacobs. I absolutely love this, and it smells so beautiful. It's really clean, really crisp, and it's great for every day. Definitely love this. Another favourite is the Pixi Glow Tonic. I'm using this for over a year now, and I absolutely love it. I had to go back to it after trying so many, and it's great. So definitely recommend trying this out. One of my all-time favourites is the Embryolisse moisturiser. I can't get enough of this, and I don't think I can live without it. Having dry skin, this definitely works for me as a makeup primer and as a base, and it can also be used as a cleanser. So I absolutely love this. A favourite foundation of mine is the Charlotte Tilbury. I absolutely love these because of the colour pigment. They're very warm. I bought two because around my face is darker and the scent is quite light, so I wanted to make it look quite natural. You don't necessarily need to buy two, let me tell you that, because it's not necessarily the cheapest. So definitely like this, and it's full coverage, so you definitely can build from medium to full, which is great for evenings or night out and things. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully you found some of this stuff useful. I'll leave all the items down the link below, and I'll see you guys very soon.